Hello, my dear students. How are you all? I hope you are all are doing fine. So let us start today's class. Let me share my screen. Just wait for a while. Yes. So, students, what we have done in our previous class? Do you remember that? Okay. Let us recall it then. From this question, you might have an idea what we have done in our previous class. You have to state in between true and false. You have read the question carefully. The following figure is showing the interior angles. What do you think that these are interior angles or not? From this you might have got an idea what we have done in our previous class, that was interior angles, exterior angles, pair of corresponding angles, pair of alternative angles. Also we have understood about the pair of alternate exterior angles. So you have to identify in this picture that these angles are interior angles or not. Yes, you are guessing it right. If you have given the answer true, then you are absolutely correct. These are the angles which are coming inside two lines. So that means they would be considering as interior angles. So very good, students. You have given the right answer. So students, what you are observing from this image? We have done the transversals. We have done the angles which are formed. What do you think? What are these pictures depicting? There are some highlighted lines which you can observe here. Yes, but we can give name to them if we have to give some name. These are again the angles which we can observe. They are making some shape in alphabets. Let us see what is the name which we can give to this. That is transversal of paired lines. What is the transversal which is made from paired lines? So this is what our today's topic is. That is, because it is more visible. So our today's topic is transversal of paired lines. This class learning about the transversals of paired lines. So yes, students, before learning about this, let me tell you what are the learning outcomes for today. After the completion of this class, you would be able to define the concept of angles made by transversal. Then you would be able to define the types of transversal. You would be appreciating the use of transversal angles in real life. You would be able to differentiate between corresponding angle and alternative angles. So let us move further. What is actually transversal of paired lines? Like I have mentioned you, I have shown you in the very first picture. Here you can see that two lines are cut by one line where the angles are formed. Like here you can observe it. Let me know that what is transversal, that means two paired lines. We have learned about the lines which were not in pairs, but now we would be understanding about the paired lines where one line is cutting them. One line is cutting these two lines from the straight line. Yes. You can observe that the angles are formed here. Like in the first image, we have shown this one and this one. Which what are these angles? We have done it already. What do you think? These are the angles corresponding angles. Yes, we know about these angles. These are corresponding angles, but they are making some image. You can notice that P line is cutting two lines where these lines are making some angles, and they have also drawn one assum assumption alphabet from these lines. Let me draw here. Here. You can see that we have highlighted these one. These are making some F alphabet, which says that these two pair of lines are cutting by T, which is making a transversal angles. In the second picture also, they are doing same. So these are the transversal angles made from the pair of lines. Yes. So now where does an angle made by transversal? What do you think? Here are two examples given to you. You know, your mother and your family used to hang these kind of bed clothes on this kind of tool where you can see that the zigzag crossed kind of, lines are made like this. We have done in previous class. These are the vertical opposite angles. In this also, you can observe that transversal line, but these were in vertical case, there were two lines only. But now you can see that if we are joining two parallel lines, we can notice that one line is cutting in between. So this kind of two parallel lines are cut by one line is transversal. So we are learning about the angles which are made by transversal. You can see from this now. This image is cutting one line is cutting several lines which are making transversals. Okay, these were two examples for the same. Now here's a poll in front of you. You have to answer between true and false. This Z shape stands for alternate angles. What do you think, that these are alternate angles or not? You are not very aware about the corresponding and alternative angles. Now what do you think, these are making alternative angles or not? I'm giving you few seconds to think about it. Yes, you are guessing it right. So they are making alternate angles. Alternate, as I told you, alternate is itself says that angles which are opposite to each other, but they are inside. So they would be considering it as alternative angles. So this would be the true answer for this. So now, what are you inferring from this picture? That this dotted line is a kind of structure, we could say architectural structure for some building, where you can notice the dotted lines here. Yes, you can observe transversal here. Okay, so this is what we would be if we have to check that these two lines are parallel or not. This is how we can check by exceeding that. This is what we're gonna do next, that is checking the parallel lines. When a transversal cut two lines such that pairs of corresponding angles are equal, then the lines have to be parallel. This is a condition. Let me explain how. They said that when a transversal cuts two lines, first of all, we will be drawing two lines. Size of the screen. Now they are going reverse. Like, first of all, we will be drawing two lines. I have drawn this line, but how I'm sure about this these are parallel or not? Because I'm randomly drawing it, na? So you have to see that how we can check that these are parallel lines. And now they said that if two angles, these angles are corresponding to each other, like 1 and 2, if angle 1, angle 2 are corresponding angles, then without even thinking, we are sure, without even thinking, we are sure that these two lines are parallel to each other without measuring even. If we know that these two angles are corresponding to each other, then easily we can declare that the two lines are parallel to each other. Okay, students. So this is what how we can check the parallel lines. So what do you think? How could we check for parallel lines in some another way also? Do you think that there could be some another way? We can go reverse of it, isn't it? It is quite easy to measure first, measure the lines, or we can, measure the angles. It is not necessary to measure the corresponding angles also. We can measure the other angles also. Alternative interior angles, alternative exterior angles. There are several angles. We can measure them and we can confirm that these are the parallel lines which are cut by transversal. Okay, students. So I hope now you have an idea about it. So here is a polling question. Angle 1 and angle 2 are perpendicular to each other. So they are making angle of 180 degree. What do you think? You have to answer between true, false, or maybe. You are not sure about it. Read the question carefully. I'm giving you a few seconds. Angle 1 and angle 2 are perpendicular. They have given the surety that these are perpendicular. That means they are making angle of 90 degree to each other. So they are making angle of 180 degree. Do you think it is right? They are making angle of 180 degree. Yes, you are thinking it right. Absolutely. The answer would be true because we know that if the two angles are making each degree of 90 degree, the sum would be 180 degree. So very good, students. You have given the right answer. There is a question in front of you. You have to state the property that is used in each of the following. Okay, you have to state the property. If A is parallel to B, there are two lines. A is parallel to B, then angle 1 is equal to 5. Is it true? Yes, of course it's true. You have to tell which, with the help of which property they have told this. Angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Corresponding angles. Exactly. If you have thought about corresponding angle, you have given the exactly right answer. These are the corresponding angles. We know that they are making angles which are totally equal to each other on the same line. And what are the second? Angle 4 and angle 5, angle 6. Angle 4 and angle 6. Then A would be parallel to B. What are these angles? Angle 4 and angle C. Angle 4 and angle 6. They are alternative angles. Excellent. They are alternative angles. This is the another reason that we can say that angle 4 is equal to angle 6 or A is parallel to B. What about the third one? If angle 4 plus angle 5 equal to 180 degree, then A is parallel to B. Yes, this is also, again, we could say satisfy the question. That means the angles which are inside two transversals, they are making angle of 180 degree. So yes, we would be solving another questions for the same. We already explained it quite well. They also have explained that in the adjoining figures, identify the pair of corresponding. Now they have given the question alternatively. What are the, this is for checking again. What are the pair of corresponding? Now you would be answering it. Pair of corresponding in this. You have to write all the pairs which are making corresponding angles. Yes. Let me solve with you for better understanding. What is the first thing we asked for? Pair of corresponding angles. What will be the pair of corresponding angles here? First of all, number one, that is pair of corresponding angles, that will be angle 4, angle 8, then angle 3, angle 7, then angle 1, angle 5, yes, then angle 2 and angle 6. Yes, do it with me, students. The pair of alternative interior angles, you have to make it sure that alternative interior should be interior. What are the alternative interior angles? Angle 3 and angle, yes, 5. Okay, then angle 2, then angle 3. Is there any other angle which is making alternative interior angle? No. So this would be the answer, final answer. So what about the third one? The pair of interior angles of the same side of the transversal. Okay, we have to answer the pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal. We have to see the interior angle on the same side. That means we could see that angle also. What about the fourth option? That was the vertically opposite angles. Now this is what we have done already in previous classes. It is quite easy now. We could be starting with angle 4 and angle 2, angle 1 and angle 3, angle 8 and angle 6, angle 7 and angle 5. Exactly. So we would consider that these will be the solution for this question. Yes. So now next question would be solved by you. I have explained it quite often. Okay, let me clean this screen. It's quite messy now. Yes. So the question says that if the given figure, in the given figure, the arms of two angles are parallel. Okay, they have given us the condition that these two arms are parallel to each other. Angle ABC is the 70 degree. Then find angle DGC and DEF. How could you find that? How you would be able to find that? I'm giving you some time to solve. You would be solving now. Yes. First of all, what you can observe is that angle ABC is making 70 degree. They said they are parallel to each other. Let me do it one more. You might be confused again. If you would be solving it, then I would be giving you chocolates in the coming classes. Okay. Otherwise, for now, solve it on your notebooks and once you have received the answers. It is quite parallel to this, so I will be drawing it carefully so that it will be parallel to each other. So you can have an idea over here. They have said that we have to find the G is here. Now they have said that we are having angle that is 70 degree. They have said that we have to find the D, G and C. We have to find this one. No? This portion. So how we can find it? First of all, we will be exceeding this because we are not sure with this diagram only that where are these transversal lines going on. Now you can easily see that these two lines are cutting with each other, isn't it? Isn't it quite easy now to understand? First of all, we would be looking at this angle is equal to this one, so it would be a 70 degree by which property? Alternative interior angles. Okay. So what about the other one? How we could find this one now? We know that this was really not required, but I have told you this whole angle. Here you can see that how we can compare these. Angle B is equal to angle G with the corresponding angle. So we can say that it is also angle 70 degree. So this is what we are solved with first. That is first point is would be angle BGC would be equal to 70 degree by alternative by corresponding angles. Okay. What about the DEF which I already solved? Again, we can see that it would be coming 70 degree with the alternative interior angles. Okay. It was quite easy question. Now we would be concluding our today's class. That is, today we have learned about the transversal of paired lines. Then we have learned about how we could check the parallel lines of transversal with various ways. Then we have done the application of transversal line, how we can solve the various type of questions with the help of this. Now you would be solving this question we have done already. Now you can solve it easily. I'm giving you few seconds to think about it and solve it on your notebooks. Okay, it is quite easy question. These are the alternative angles. Okay, so yes, this is a homework in front of you. You would be solving these questions. Now I have given you idea about how we can solve these kind of questions, so you can easily solve them. There's another question in front of you, which is easily solved by you only. So this is what for today's class was. Thank you so much for giving the attention. Do your homeworks positively. So thank you class. Thank you students.